what's up guys, Autofanatic. So let me just give you the final thoughts on the Centerline Alfa Stradale full race exhaust for the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. So I broke this video up into various different clips throughout several days, showed you the installation, showed you some drive-bys, showed you some more driving footage after the muffler packing and everything started to burn in. We also got some sound clips between idle in various modes, race, full throttle, and then we also did a little compilation of a stock Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio and my car with the Stradale system, and we put that in the video as well. So overall, I think this is an outstanding system. I'm going to give you some pros, I'm going to give you some cons, I'm going to tell you things that I love about it. Number one, the price. For $3,000, it's a bargain for what you're getting. The quality, the Cerakote ceramic coating on the system, it's full mandrel bent, 3-inch stainless steel. The rear section, like I'll show you here, it has 3-inch V-bands connecting the valve assembly. Everything is all stainless steel, 3-inch V-bands. That's like the high-performance race stuff that's going to be used in any high-performance car. It's just good quality, and that's one thing that really impresses me as well. Also, it's one of the only systems on the market that is a full 3-inch from the front of the car all the way out the back. So being that it's a full 3-inch, it's going to give you a serious performance boost, and I noticed that over the last number of days driving it. Shifting from first to second gear happens so quickly. There's such an intense amount of torque that's building up quicker. The turbos are spooling up quicker. It revs out quicker, and there's several times that I was on some back twisty roads where the car's turbo spooled up and it hung out through while I was going through a turn, and it almost wiped out and crashed the car. So you got to really be careful with it. So theoretically, from seat to pants, I definitely think this picked up at least a good 20 foot-pounds more of torque, maybe more, I don't know. But we're going to probably do some more testing and dyno testing and track testing very soon. The things that I don't like about it, I don't like the size of the exhaust tips. I just think they're a little bit too large for this type of a car. It's just not my preference. I think an option would be to ceramic or powder coat them in a satin black, and that would definitely help with the aesthetic as well. Also, the clamps for the tips, you can see them through the opening in the back. I don't really like that as well, but it's also one of those things you could go out there, you could get some high temp blackout paint and spray that, and that kind of just, you know, takes it away from the eye if you're looking down in there. Now, my car's lowered, so you could kind of see things a little bit different than a standard Giulia Quadrifoglio's ride height. Other than that, awesome build quality, serious performance increase. At wide open throttle in race mode, it sounds great. What I don't like about it is in the normal modes with the valves closed and driving around town, anything below 2,500 RPMs, there is a resonance and a drone in the car that I don't like. As far as the tone, hope this video could kind of give you a little bit more feedback and kind of compare and contrast where we're kind of going with this here. But I feel that it has the same Alfa Romeo sound, but if you were to put a filter on the audio and increase the bass, that's pretty much the best way to identify how this tone sounds. Now, for my particular taste, I don't really like that lower end bassy sound because I have American muscle cars, and that's just, you know, if I want to get into that kind of a car, I just switch cars. I personally like the higher pitch, the raspier, the crackling sounds of the Italian engines and the design of the engines between the firing order, the small displacement, the 90-degree V in the design, and that's just the sound that I personally prefer. So overall, I think this is a great system. If you guys are doing a tune, you guys are tracking it, you guys want the ultimate value and performance, this is going to be the system to get. Every other system on the market is between 2 to 3 times more money than this, and I believe that all of those systems are 2.5-inch diameter piping, so you're mostly paying for the name, and you're paying for a little different tone. Now, I'm taking this system off the car. We're going to put it on another Quadrifoglio that's going to see some track time. We're going to do some long-term testing. I will update that video several months down the road. We're going to try to do a track event sometime in the month of October. We're also going to try to get the car on a dyno. We're going to try to do before and after to see how much horsepower and torque it built as well, and I'd like to share that with you as well in the future on this particular system. But overall, I think it's a great system. The sound is just not for me. The exhaust tips are just not for me. I'm putting the factory rear muffler back on, and I'm going to put the Centerline Alpha X pipe back on just for now, but I do have intentions of trying 2 more exhaust systems on my car. I haven't decided yet, and I'm just working with the vendors right now to get them here. But to be honest with you, I don't think those systems are going to give power. I just think that they're going to increase the volume of the sound that I'm looking for, which is fine for me because I'm driving this car daily in New York. I'm not tracking it. I'm not taking it to, drag strip or anything like that. So that's kind of like what I want. But if you're going for all-out performance, you want something that's made in America, it's built top-notch, good support. I tell you right now, it's definitely proven performance because I felt it in my car firsthand, and I drive this car all day and every day for a year now. So if you guys have any questions or comments, post it below. If you guys have this exhaust in your car, I also want to hear from you guys. Let me know how you guys like it. Also, let me know and let everybody else know what made you choose this system over everything else in the market. I think the value is there. I think it's priced competitively compared to everything else coming out of Europe. I mean, you could do Super Sprint, Capristo, Akrapovic, Tubi. There's all these exhaust systems, and they're so damn expensive. You know, the minimum system is like $7,000, and then if you want to do titanium or anything fancy like that, you're going to be at $12,000. And I just can't really justify that for a daily driven car. And to be honest with you, I think there's going to be a limit as far as what any of those higher end systems are going to make on this car as far as performance. But I think going with the 3-inch diameter tubing all the way back, it's increasing the flow, turbo spool up, engines just cranking up to the RPMs much quicker. This is a proven method of building more horsepower and torque, and it definitely does work. So hope you guys like this video. Please set your notifications for the next AutoFanatic video and stay tuned for more automotive content. And also my 1-year review video is coming up in the month of October, so please set your notifications and you don't want to miss that. And I'll see you guys on the next video.